I thought our defensive effort today was awesome. Sans Jalen Adams playing like an All-American there for a while in the second half. You got to give the kid all the credit in the world. Made a lot of jump shots. He struggled this year as a shooter. Made some tough shots going to the basket. So give him credit, but other than that, our defense was tremendous, especially our defensive rebounding. They missed 37 shots. They only got 9 offensive rebounds. That's a team that plays really, really hard. That was probably the reason we were able to play so good on the defensive end, because when they missed, we got to rebound for the most part. So they whenever you hold a team to less than 25% offensive rebound percentage, you're going to have a great defensive night. So our offense comes and goes. Try to continue to get guys like Troy to stay confident, Farad to stay confident. That's my challenge with this team. I think at times we get complacent. It's obvious at times why we don't have anybody that averages over 12 a game. But today there's always progress. Gary Clark looking to shoot the ball, aggressive from start to finish. I was trying to give him the ball much more in the second half. We struggled to get it to him a little bit more. Now they went to double teaming him late in the second half, but he's a good passer. So I'd have liked to got him some more touches.
Only 2 turnovers in the second half after 8 in the first.
Well, at the end of the day, 10 in a game like this is probably a solid number. Once we settled down, I thought that was a key. Kids get excited early in the game with the sellout crowd and everything, but it also gives you a chance to get fouled. When you don't turn the ball, we shoot 21 free throws, they're 9, because we go inside a lot more than they do. They're a spread 4-guard offense, dribble drive team. So we take our time and get the ball inside and make teams react to when we get the ball inside, even though Tay didn't have a great day at the foul line or from the field. It just puts pressure on the defense. We're at our best when we get those guys the ball. We just are.
Shaq's injury the same?
No, groin.
So to get the effort that you got from Jake Evans?
Jake's been playing really well lately. He's got tremendous talent. I don't.
This term cookbook special?
No.
You're not aware of this?
No.
No.
But I can tell you a lot of things about My Little Pony, and she's running around out there. I got a lot of stuff that you probably remember. No, what is it?
It's a one-on-one matchup where the guy cooks the other guys.
No. Where I came from, that was just, you gave it to him.
Yeah, it's an Antoine thing.
When I was Hug's assistant, I used to tell Pete and Michael we'd ISO him, give it to him. So I've never heard cookbook special.
Can you concede that this was a huge win, considering what happened?
Every win is a big win. You're not going to get me. Because it's irrelevant. The next game is all that matters. So I tell our team, everybody else can you win, you're great. You're back. You lose, you're dead. You're only as good as your next game. And with all the noise around sports today, which is great. It's great for the kids and opportunities they get. You have to keep your guys focused on today. That's it. Today. You can't worry about big pictures and what the prognosticators say about this and that. It's no way to live your life anyway, really. So it's no way to live your life. I tell my guys that. I'm sure I talk about that stuff with my team because of what I went through last year. It's just you just got to worry about today, and you can't let people distract you.
Can you talk about what the turnaround was like with the late flight home and getting wet rain?
No, we didn't. I think when you do that, the advantage is definitely to the home team. Now, when we went to Memphis, they didn't travel. They were home Thursday, Saturday. So when it happened to us, we had to travel as well as UConn. But I still think the home team definitely has, because
travel the next day.
but still, I still think the advantage is to the home team. But at the end of the day, Bill, you either make shots or you don't. This game isn't that complicated. If we went down to Memphis and made some layups, we'd have won a couple wide open shots, we win. Nobody's talking about turnaround time.
You guys had 7 block shots today. And a couple
Yeah.
of them were really big. Troy had one in the first half, and Gary.
Which is hard to do when you can't jump. No, I promise Quadri, I would say that. Quad likes to mess with Troy. I promise Quad, I would say that. Yeah, we had what? So 5 different players block a shot. We lead our conference in block shots. You know, these especially when Fried is out, we're a longer athletic team. Jake does a good job with it as well. But you know, Gary had some big time plays.
What about the contribution you got from Corey in the first half?
Huge, because you know, he's got to give us something. He's got to. He's a senior. For us to get to 65 or more, we don't have a guy going to get us 30. I think we've proven that with the 27 games in. So we got to get production from guys. You know, you can't give me nothing. You got to give me 6 or 8. Other guys give you 12, 14. But the big fellow was aggressive. You know, I thought he got fouled maybe on the last one at the end of the half where he could have got 2 more. But it was good to get some production from him. You know, Kevin Johnson's played really well for us, too, for the last month, I think.
How important was it going at Rima and Miller early? It seemed like getting them in foul trouble kind of changed what you were able to do.
We try to do that with every game. You know, we try to play inside out with our offense. You know, if we have to set up an half court, we do everything we can to try to play inside out. And they're a shot blocking team as well. They're second in the league in block shots. And you got to go right at shot blocking teams. You got to make sure you're taking it right at them. I just wish Tay would shoot a left-hand layup. You guys have seen, for people to follow us, he's got a left-hand hook shot. And for some reason today, he just wouldn't do it. He kept trying to go take it right at Bryma with his right hand, you know, on those block shots, those 3 blocks that Bryma had. They turn those into layups. They turn mistakes into layups better than anybody we play.
You guys come out, you out-rebounded by 10, you out-score in the paint by 10. You know, your big guys, you get the 7 blocks compared to their 4. How does that, you know, the big guys being a part on defense, how big is that for you guys?
Oh, it's huge when you hold a team to 16 points in the paint and only 7 free throws. Our defense is based off no layups, no free throws, find the 3-point shooters. You know, I think that's a recipe that's won us a lot of games and sent us to a lot of NCAA tournaments. On the defensive end, the other night we gave up 36 points in the paint and 15 free throws. So you can't today. If you only give a team 23 points on layups and free throws, they're going to struggle to get to the number they need to get to beat you.
Speaking of tournaments, you do have this is the sixth straight 20-win season. Talk about what that means. Can you get that milestone?
I don't know. Anybody? Do I get anything for that?
What's your contract?
I don't know. Hugs gets $25,000 for beating Kansas. I don't know. No, you know, I think there was a time. There's older much older reporters in this room. I'm not going to name names. There was a time in college basketball, I think the schedule was shorter.
Play fewer games.
Where 20 was a big number back in the day. You weren't even born yet. 20 was, you had 20 wins with, nowadays it's the NCAA tournaments, what they talk about.
We used to play 26. I think.
So yeah, when it was 26, I was real little. Some people remember that. I really don't. I've heard stories where 20 was the big number. But Bill seems to know, so some of us.
They didn't have a cookbook tournament back then. What was that cookbook?
Talk to us Troy, about the fact with a little over 4 minutes to go in the first half, they pull back to tie at 20-20. You didn't seem too happy in the timeout. What did you tell your team to get them back to?
Just got to keep playing. You know, my one problem with our team, I think at times, some of our guys are content. They're content to be good players, and I need guys trying to be great players. You know, when you get a few great players, it's amazing how you become a much better coach. Just trying to keep some guys aggressive. Appreciate it, guys.